Hey y'all, Zach here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about is 405 naturally attainable, right? But before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about my workout program real quick. I know you guys probably get sick and tired of hearing it, but I do want to shout out to the guys who bought it. I really appreciate y'all, and I think you're really amazing. I think everyone here is amazing, but thank you for showing your support. But getting straight into it, it's a program I designed myself, right? It's only $5, less than a Big Mac, but more fulfilling. And it is garnered towards strength training and hypertrophy, right? Like, here's a video of me benching 405 like 30 minutes ago. And then here's me posing after. Just got done finishing my chest and back day, so let's see what I'm working with. I'd say I'm pretty strong in the elite category for my body weight, and I think I look pretty good, right? Again, this is a program I designed myself. I've tweaked and improved on upon the months, right? Upon years, actually, 2 years to be exact, and I just think it's really cool. And I really appreciate you guys who bought it and who plan on buying it. And again, you don't have to. It's only $5. Again, less than a Big Mac, but more fulfilling. All right, let's get straight into the video. All right, so 405, is this naturally attainable for most? And getting straight into it, it's not, right? You can click off the video right then and there, right? Because, okay, you answered my question, but I want to dive into it, right? So here is the statistics for how many people can bench 405. Top 0.1%, right? 4 plates is no joke. I remember when I was unracking it and I said, holy Christ, I might die. And I could very much well die, right? That's why I always have my spotters up. You see me usually not bench with a spotter, it's just the way I like it. But I always have my arms up because, again, this is some serious man weight, right? And it's crazy, right? Top 0.1%. And that's counting people who are not natural. Some people who blast gear, like take anabolic agents, are still not benching 4 plates. So if you're benching 405 naturally, you are like probably the strongest person in the room right now, right? And you could be in a room filled with like 1,000 people, even more, and still be the strongest person. It's crazy, right? I am 6'4", right? So I am biomechanically disadvantaged when it comes to benching, right? I have long ass arms. It takes me 3 business days to get that shit up, but I did it, right? But it took 2 years. It did take 2 years because 405 is nothing that just comes natural unless you're like a 5'7" guy with insane arm genetics and just built for benching, right? There are those people out there, yes, 100%. But still, even then, it's like it'll take you some time. And I would like to say I am like above average when it comes to strength. I've always been stronger. Always was able to put a little bit more muscle mass on more faster than the average person. But 405 still took some time, right? It took 2 years. I feel like I could have got it a little better if I was a little bit more consistent, but even then, like, it still will take time, right? 405, right? Especially like compared to the national average, like top 0.1%. You're not going to go inside of a commercial gym and just see someone banging out 405, bro. For someone to like consistently hit 405, their max has to be at least 435, I'd say, right? Because I benched 405 for the first time. Here's a video of me doing that. So 395 was pretty fucking good. So we're gonna go for 4 fucking plates, bro. Holy shit. Let's do this. I got it. I got it. Don't touch it.
Let's go.
Whoa! Let's go, bro. Right? And then I'm like, fuck, hell yeah, bro. I'm strong as shit. I got 405 next week. Here's me doing that again a week later.
Hey, come on. Come on. Up. Yep.
Nah. Right? Failed that shit. Who did I think I was, right? 405, I haven't even mastered 405 and I only hit it twice, right? 405 is the number where you're like, your CNS, it's like, it's a flip a coin day, right? It's either heads or tails. You either die or you either get it up, but it doesn't look pretty, right? 405 is just the weight where you put a badge on. You're like, yeah, I'm him, right? Jokes aside, but that's when you like are in competition wise, especially like with naturals and your local meets, you're probably dominating, right? 405 is just an insane amount of number, and most people won't ever hit this number, right? It's just the way it is. I mean, shit, like I said earlier, 405, you're not really going to see a lot of people in the commercial gym hitting that, right? You're not going to see a lot of people in the commercial gym hitting 315, right? Because 315 is still a top 1% bench as well. And then you're adding another 90 pounds onto that. Yeah, you're a psychopath. You're strong. You're really strong. But yeah, no, 405 took me 2 years. And when I hit it, I felt ecstatic. I felt amazing, right? I was like, fuck. Finally, I reached 405. I reached elite status when it comes to body weight, and I felt so happy. It just took 2 years to get there. Some people, again, they might never get there. It's just how it is. It's just how life works, man. Yeah, so if you're hearing this, I wouldn't say don't try, or I mean, don't stop trying, because again, who knows? You might be the one you might get 405 faster than I did, right? Because it just really depends on, genetics, technique, and just the way you were like your training, right? Again, my workout program is just pretty much designed for strength training and hypertrophy, right? But again, like if you have a terrible programming, like your rest days are inefficient, you're probably never going to bench 405. Or if you just don't have the dedication or consistency, because again, 2 years, it took me 2 years and I've been like, damn, I'm down. Like, I don't feel like I can keep going. There's some times where I wanted to give up, but I'm like, I'm not a bitch, right? Like, I'm going to get 405. I'm going to be the strongest man in the room when I walk in, right? That's just me, right? I have an ego and I know I have an ego, but the thing is I use that to my advantage, right? Because the only thing heavier than my bench press is my ego. So that's that, right? So it could be like straight up like genetics, or it could just be your mentality. It could be your programming. It could be so many things, right? Like if you're not trying to work for it, then you're not really going to get it, right? Like that's just how it is. How do you plan on having something elite, something that most people won't ever have, and you have the audacity to just not work for it, right? That's just not how it works. For some, it might, but those are like just the top 0.001%, right? Who just don't really need to train it as often and can get it. Those are the freaks, right? But for us average Joes, you need to put the work in if you want to see something. That's the cool thing about the gym. If you put the work in, you will see something happen, right? You will get the most out of it. It takes time, but time passes anyway. So why not do it? Am I right? But yeah, that's my take on, is 405 naturally attainable? Not really, right? Not for the most average person, right? Some just won't ever hit it. I mean, I believe you can get to 315, yeah. But 405 is a different piece. Like I've heard a lot of people who've just been saying like they've been training for years and years and years. And so part of me thinks like, okay, like you do look good, right? But how good is your programming? How good is, your diet? How many calories are you taking, right? And again, another thing to get to a 405, you got to start eating, right? I'm 217 pounds. I'm above 200. Like if you're bench pressing 405 below 200, I am going to question your natural status, because holy shit, that's insane. And if you're natty, you are just a freak of freaks, bro, right? But like to bench big, you're going to have to get a little bigger too, right? Again, you got to pick the fork up, buddy. Start eating, maybe even track your calories. I don't really track my calories. I'm not that much of a freak about it, but it does help. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, just leave them down below, and I really appreciate you guys.